Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello viewers, welcome once again to my channel. If you are new to the channel, please, you are most welcome. Please don't forget to press that subscribe button. If you are existing subscribers, you are also most welcome. So this is the second video that I've managed to make, and this, as I said in previous videos, one of my favorite hobbies is to visit museums, and this is the Army Museum in Rawalpindi. We can't film from the outside, but we can film on the inside. So I'll show you as much of the exhibits as I possibly can. So let's turn the camera around. So as you enter from the front, there are various statues. So there's a statue of a Sipai, or a soldier, we might call him, private, that fought for the British during the First World War. And when you come inside, you are greeted by the creator of Pakistan, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and on this side, the current Chief of Army Staff. So we'll try and show you the main exhibits as we go along. On this wall we can see all the chiefs of army staff that have been in Pakistan. So the first one here is still a British Chief of Army Staff. If I could read the name, Sir Frank Walter Messi. Okay, and then these are the chiefs of staff during the 50s. So the first two were British. There is Sir Douglas David Racy, and this is Ayub Khan, Yahya Khan. Right up to the current one. So we're going to go in that direction now, viewers, and look what this exhibit is. So what we have here, viewers, is the presidential vehicles of various presidents. So President Ayub Khan is mentioned there, and sort of his the people that came after him. So this is one of the first rooms that we come to, viewers, and what you see here is late 19th century rifles on this side, and then more 17th and 16th century armour. So this one tells us that this was Ranjit Singh's armour. So let's try and get a bit closer and we'll get the date on it. So I can't actually, the 16 something, 16, oh, it's 1839. That's when this was recovered. So I got the dates slightly mixed up there. So this is the reign of Ranjit Singh, who ruled over this area. So this was his sort of, he was the king, if you like, between 1727 and 1739. Maharaja was the word I was looking for. These words don't always come to me. So these are all during the reign of various Sikh Maharajas. So in this area we can see another Maharaja, Tipu Sultan, who fought against the British in the 18th century, and we see various armour from that era, and we have pictures of his palaces. So if you look in this area, it shows that man has been fighting for an awful long time, since the Stone Age, and we've got some examples of Stone Age weaponry. I'm sure they were lethal in their time.
Eleventh century.
11th century.
Tipu, 11th century. 250 साल पुरानी है.
या मैं एक बार स्पैन कर सकता कुछ हो सकता
ये सारी सदी ना है. गुप्पी गुप्पी
ठीक. One final shot of the weaponry from the 16th, 17th century to the 17th century. These were the sorts of guns. And finally, World War I. And another apology for showing you the tiles in between. So we're in the main hall. This is the main hall, viewers. So as you can see, there's an aeroplane and then various exhibits that are either used or captured. This is actually an Indian jeep that was captured. We'll just catch which war it was. It doesn't tell us which year it is, but no doubt it was 60s or 70s. So all around on the walls are various battle scenes in Pakistan's history. This is a battle scene from the 1965 war. It says Pakistan Army in Action, and it was painted by Mr. Hussain in 1998. So what we have here is various martyrs during the various wars, and they've been awarded an award known as Nishan-e-Haidar. So if we look over here, it's Muhammad Sarwar Shaheed. I'm not sure what rank he had, or he's a major. And these are the vehicles used by those
Major Muhammad Akram Major Muhammad Akram Sharif.
So Major Muhammad Akram Sharif's Vespa is here. It's donated by his family. And then we got some
Major Sharif Shaheed.
Major Shabir Shaheed.
राई शरीफ ये भाई है छोटे जनरल राई शरीफ.
Got a small helicopter in the air there. So on this side we have some Nishan-e-Haidars for Air Force personnel. This is Pilot Officer Rashid Minhas. So it's well worth a visit, viewers, if you are in Rawalpindi. So it's a good, 2 hours visit. So I'm in a room that's showing all the modern weaponry used by the Pakistani soldiers during the 50s, 60s and 70s. Yeni Yadran. So what we see here is a bunker, viewers, that's used by, it's a replica of the one used by soldiers in, mountain conditions. So let's see if we can catch what's inside. Okay, so that would be the atmosphere inside, and those are the sorts of facilities that the soldiers have. Very, very basic, I would say. So this shows some of the glacial areas that are in Pakistan. So there really is a lot of detail and a lot of things to absorb. Just to show you an older military motorbike from the 1940s. I think this must be British. So this is another exhibit, viewers, that shows some of the hand-to-hand fighting between Indian and Pakistani soldiers, particularly on mountainous terrain and glaciers. So, and as you can see, so this is a gallery that's showing us the various guns from 1947 to 1965. Again, if we look over here, it shows us the bunker conditions that the soldiers would have had to endure. So we've got details about another Shaheed, Captain Muhammad Sarwar. So what we have is some of the machine guns and automatic guns that the soldiers are equipped with, and some of the daggers that they have. So this shows details of the wars that took place at independence time, the wars in Kashmir. So you got that, and then you've got this exhibit here looking over the valleys. So this is a different angle of the main hall, viewers. As I showed you, we were on the other side before, so an aeroplane and a helicopter that would be used. In this hall, what we can see is various rocket launchers and other weaponry that has been used in various wars. So we have details of a major during the 1965, Muhammad Taj, Brigadier Muhammad Taj. So what we see here is the various singers and media people who help to sort of boost the morale of the troops. So what we see there is particularly Shah Jahan. I hope you can read that. and some of the misinformation. So there's many photographs. So what you see here is anti-tank guns. And some Air Force operations and naval battles that Pakistan has been involved in. So the Air Force was a big factor in many of the wars, of course. So what we have here is more local soldiers fighting along the main army. So these were, one example is Hors. So the Hors who followed Pir of Pagoda fought shoulder to shoulder with the Pakistan army during various wars. So in here we've got a summary of the major battles that took place during 1965. Lots and lots of details of operations. So in this room we see the very modern wars where what Pakistan has done to fight for the war on terror. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of details about the war on terror and the fact that Pakistan is a big victim of the war on terror. I'll take one final shot of the main hall, viewers, and we will end the video there. So I do hope you've enjoyed today's visit to the Pakistan Military Museum here in Pindi, Rawalpindi. So I do hope you've enjoyed today's visit, viewers. So I'm just showing you the main hall once again and bid you farewell. So until the next time, I say goodbye. Look after yourselves, look after others, and until the next time, goodbye. अपना ख्याल रखना, दूसरों का ख्याल रखना, दुआओं में याद रखना. अल्लाह हाफिज़.